Hi there, Dory Sukup here, founder of Inspiration Management, with another question of the week. This week's question came to us from Barry from Florida. Barry is asking, how should I fire an employee? What's the easiest way to do it? I started laughing when I read this question because I wish you were asking me how to hire a high talented employee rather than how to fire them. But I have to tell you, firing an employee should not be a difficult task, and it should not be a surprise. Because if you follow what we teach in the blueprint to effective team building, you would have all the consequences in place. So if this person is not performing to the level that you want them to, you're supposed to be coaching them, training them. You can use the I.C.A.R.E model that we teach, and you should sit down with them and actually do a written documentation of all these efforts that you actually tried to help them and improve their performance. Now, the only reason you should really be firing someone is if you train them and coach them and train them and coach them and they're not producing the results that you want, then you should be going through the consequences. You should be going over an oral notice, a written notice, a second written notice, and the third one, depending on what it states in your employee manual, then you should basically let them know that the next time, and if we don't see any more improvements, then this would be it. I have given you all the tools, I have given you all the training, I have done everything I can, but performance is not improving. So when it gets to that point, it should not be a surprise. You shouldn't have to say, you're fired, because they should already know basically, right? It should not be a surprise. So how I like to fire people is, I guess you have decided not to be part of our team. Because if you've done everything in your power to help them and they're not improving, then they have got to go. So that's the best way to fire an employee. I hope that you benefited from this. And if you have a question, make sure you send it to info@inspirationmanagement.com, and maybe you will be our next question of the week. Until next time, stay inspired.